Hi, good morning everybody. Dear students, today I am here to explain you 4th standard EVS. The chapter name is Natural and Human Made Changes. Dear students, what is meant by natural and human made changes? Do you know children, the nature has a beauty. Okay, I think nothing in the world is as beauty as a nature. Okay, then which are the objects in the nature have been made nature as a so much beautiful, right? Yes, here in this particular session we will learn about natural and human made changes. Do you know children, the nature has a beauty of rising sun. Okay, look at the rising sun, right? Yes, sunset and sun rising. It has so much beauty, am I right? Because both of them have been identified in the nature, and most of the people will have an enthusiasm to see the sun rising, to see the sunset, am I right? Yes, and also sun and drizzle. Okay, you will be in the classroom, dear students, automatically the rain will occur. That's a small drizzle. At that time you would like to play in that drizzle rain, you know. Yes, okay. Yes, this is called as what? Yes, a drizzle is rain. Dear students, am I right or not? Okay, yes, right? A drizzle rain. Am I right? Yes, you'd like to play in that drizzle rain. Am I right? Not only is the drizzle raining and buzzing of the bees. Okay, yes, how the bees, okay, yes, gather together, the bees hive. Okay, this is all, okay, is not made by human. They have been made in the nature. Okay, they have been made. Nature is so much beautiful. Am I right? Yes, look at the rain over there, children. It looks so beautiful. Am I right? Yes, and very importantly, yes, even the silence of the dawn fills every heart with joy. Dawn and dusk. Dawn, early morning. Okay, early in the morning, very beautiful. Wake up 5:30 and 6. Go to your nature, right? Superb. That looks so beautiful. Am I right or not, children? Not only that, even dusk also. Okay, dawn and dusk. Dawn, opposite word, dusk. Am I right? Yes, this is also as well a lot of joy and beauty, right? Land, air, water, mountain, rivers. Okay, these have been made, a beautiful one. These have been made what? A beautiful one, right? Even valleys, children. Look at the mountain. Was anybody put that mountain in the nature? No, it has been formed itself in the nature. It has been formed itself in the nature. Am I right or not, children? Who has done lake? Okay, lake has been formed itself in the nature. Okay, these are all a beauty of the nature. These have been what? A beauty of the nature. Okay, and also nature includes living and non-living things, children. Okay, if I ask you a question, okay, which are the living things and non-living things? Already learnt in your previous classes. Am I right, children? Yes, and also at the times nature undergoes a change in some places. For example, most of the time you will think like that. See, there is raining in Bellavi. Okay, there is no rain in Singpura. Right? This is a natural change, dear students. Okay, in school here will be a raining, but when we go to the city of Bellavi, there is no raining. Who has been made this change? The nature itself has been made this wonderful change. Am I right or not? Okay, that is why the changes in area are two kinds. Okay, which are the changes in the area? Okay, there are two kinds. Okay, the first one is here. Look at this. Look at this. Natural changes, which is called as what? A natural changes. Okay, a natural changes. Which is the second one? The second one is here human made changes. Human made changes. Okay, Let us see one by one. The first one is your natural changes. Okay. Yes. Do you know, children? Changes take place in land. Okay. Yes. Many landforms are there. Okay. Most of the time, the changes will happen on the land, on the surface of the land. Dear students, am I right or not? Okay. Yes. And also, there are a lot of changes in the rivers, lot of changes in the seas. Am I right or not? Okay, lot of changes will occur, yes, in the nature. Okay, that is called as changes. Okay, changes happen in nature. Am I right? Look at this diagram. What a beautiful diagram it is now. Yes, yes, you all know that when the changes happen in the nature as a result of the action of the nature, okay, they are known as natural changes. Some changes happen in the natural object. Okay, they are called as, yes, natural changes. Am I right? Over a long period of time, dear students. Okay, yes, for example, river converts into flood. Okay, it takes a lot of time. Right? Yes, and the landforms. Okay, when the changes happen on the landforms, okay, it takes a long period of time. Right? It is not so easy. Human made things are so easy. Okay, human made changes are so easy. They will be changing in fraction of second. If the changes are happening in the nature, see, as you all know that it takes a lot of time. Okay, over a long period of time. Okay, yes, so this is over a long period of time. Land is worn away by rivers. Okay, land is consisting of rivers, slopes, ice, wind, frost and rain. Okay, yes, these are being, yes, the objects of the, yes, nature. Okay, these have been made nature so much beautiful, right? And then how does rock break? Okay, nobody will be made that. Okay, human will never do that. Okay, how in the higher classes, okay, you will learn more. How does rock break? Okay, yes, a continuous hitting of wind, a continuous hitting of rain on the rocks. Okay, yes, there will be a breaking of what? Rocks. Can you agree with me? Yes, this is a natural changes. This is what? A natural changes. Am I right? Water collects in cracks and freezes and causes to, yes, break in small stones and pebbles. Am I right? Yes, so this is all about natural changes. And also, dear students, breaking down of huge rocks, yes, into pebbles. Okay, yes, most of the time a very big rock will be broken. Very big rock, okay, will be broken, okay, into small pieces. Most of the time they will be taken into marbles. Am I right? And further into smaller pieces gives birth to soil. This is the way formation of soil. The rocks will be broken into pebbles. Pebbles will be converted into soil. Okay, this is one of the changes in the nature. This is one of the changes in the nature. And not only that, as you know that river of ice. Okay, yes, even river of ice called glacier. Okay, yes, so what is meant by, yes, glacier? Okay, glacier, which means, dear students, this is a mass of ice. Okay, a mass of ice. Okay, this is called as what? A glacier. This is known as what? A glacier. Can you agree with me? And not only that, yes, slowly move down. Yes, mountain slides. Okay, yes, especially Himalayan ranges. I would like to give an example. Okay, yes, Himalayan ranges. Himalayan ranges, the ice will be converted into water during summer season, and the river will be flowing. Am I right? Yes, and when heavy snow slides down, okay, a mountain, it is called as avalanche. Okay, what is meant by avalanche, which means here, yes, most of the time, yes, the ice burn, the ice mass will be, yes, sloped down from the mountains. Okay, yes, you might have been watched some pictures over there, dear students. How does it convert into, yes, water? How does ice convert into water. Can you agree with me? Yes, this is called as a natural change. No man human made, right? Yes, and very importantly, a river can sometimes changes its course. What is meant by course? Okay, yes, a route of flowing. Okay, that is called as a course of river. I want to tell you a story, dear students. Okay, this is a geographically, this is a chapter, but yes, morally, with all love and affection. Okay, Shankaracharya, okay, yes, he was the son of Aryamba. Okay, his mother Aryamba, yes, brought him up with all love and affection. And here, Shankaracharya's mother Aryamba had a practice of ritual practice of taking a dip in the river every day. As she was very old, okay, she was doing that duty, she was performing that duty every day. One fine day, she didn't wake up from her bed, okay, she didn't go to a river to take a holy dip, okay, because the river Purna, okay, which was the farthest from the house of Aryamba, okay, as she was too tired, as she was so old, okay, on one day she couldn't able to go to the river Purna to take a holy dip. At the time, Shankaracharya, okay, thought that he changed, okay, the course of the river in front of his house. He changed with a great effort. He changed the course of river, okay, in front of his house. Now onwards, the river Purna started flowing in front of his house. What is the theme of this story? The love Shankaracharya had towards his mother. Can you agree with me? This is called as what? Yes, a love of mother and son. The course of river, only to a word called course, I wanted to tell you this story. Course, which means here, yes, the direction of the river. Okay, yes, most of the time, yes, the direction of the river will be changed, not direction. Don't pronounce direction. The actual pronunciation of direction is direction. Okay, English phonetics, which has been, yes, strongly stressing direction, right? Yes, so this is called. And very importantly, yes, the mountain streams. Okay, yes, a small streams. Okay, yes, what is meant by stream? A stream, which means here less water flowing area, which is called as a small stream. They carve out a deep valleys. Okay, look at the Damodar river, look at the Kaveri, Godavari, the Ganga. At the time of their taking bath, that's a small stream. Okay, the river Kaveri, okay, which takes a birth in a small stream. But when it's joined a Bay of Bengal, okay, yes, it takes a huge route. It takes a huge, yes, place. It makes valleys. Yes, this is called, right? Yes, this is this one, right? Yes, here a small river. Okay, how does it flow? A valley, right? Yes, this is called. Am I right or not, children? Yes. Now we shall move on to the, yes, the human made, yes, changes. This is quite obvious. And as human making lot of changes, we have been suffering a lot. That is called as, yes, human made changes. Dear students, human beings bring about many changes in our daily life. In our what? Daily life. Okay, they cut down trees. What we have been doing? Okay, yes, we have been, yes, cutting down the trees. Okay, yes, we have been cutting down the trees. Yes, we have been cutting down. Okay, what will happen if we cut down the trees? Okay, yes, the land will become barren. Okay, the land will become empty. At the time, we don't get a proper rain. We don't get a proper, yes, supply of water, okay, to the agricultural activities. Now, yes, the best example for the human made changes is here, yes, cutting down the trees. They cut down the trees for developing an area. Okay, imagine once upon a time how Bangalore was when the Kaduru. Imagine, I give an example nearby. Okay, ask your ancestors, means a granny or grandfather. Once upon a time, how was Bellavi? Bellavi was full of forest and trees. Now it has been cleared. It has been converted into, yes, a clear land and urban area. Am I right or not, children? And very importantly, when all the trees in a large area are cut down, okay, it is called as, yes, deforestation. Okay, yes, so what is meant by, yes, deforestation, dear students? Yes, look at this. Deforestation. Okay, what is meant by deforestation? Deforestation, which means here a land area, a large area of a forest land will be cutting down. Okay, that is called as a deforestation. That is known as a deforestation. Am I right? Yes, this is also called a human made. Who has been made? Who has been made empty of forest? Human. Okay, he has been cut down the trees. Right? It is a human made condition. Am I right? Yes, this is all done by human. And look at the example. Yes, the mountain slides erode. Okay, more quickly was the trees that grows. There are cut. Okay, when we continuously cut down the trees, what will happen? Even mountains will become loosened. We'll be finding a lot of landslides. Okay, this is happening. Okay, when we start cutting down the trees continuously, dear students, there is no chance at all. What will happen? Okay, it is directly connected to the natural disaster. Okay, yes, so which are the most important natural disaster? Okay, yes, the first one is your flood. Okay, yes, the second one is your landslides. Okay, the third one is your earthquake. These are all called as a natural disaster. Okay, because of human made changes, it is happened. Okay, this is the result of that. And very importantly, dear students, heavy rains on eroded slopes can cause mudslides. In Kodagu, it's same happening. Because of heavy rain, okay, even the mudslide is happening. The mountains, the soil has been coming down on the house. Most of the people have lost their lives. Am I right? This is also one of the man-made changes. Now, another example for the man-made changes. Look at this. Look at this circle. Right? Yes? Look at this. Buildings. Okay? Buildings. Right? The next one, which is very important. Yes, roads. Construction of roads. Right? Yes, very importantly. Railways. Okay? This is also human made changes. And very importantly, factories. Best example. Factories. Right? And very importantly, after factories, yes, canals. Right? Yes, so these have been called as the human made changes, which has been interlinked, building, roads, railways, factories and canals. Am I right? We shall study one by one. The first one is here building. Okay. To construct a building, what do we do? Okay, we clear the land first. We cut down all the trees and plants. Am I right? Then we will be converting that land into, yes, construction of buildings. Okay. Many types of buildings are built in a locality. Yes, just a small example. Look at Bellavi. Right? How many buildings have been built? Right? Yes, so this is a human-made changes, and some of them are small. Here we have been identifying very small buildings. My God, if you go to Mumbai and Bangalore, right? Yes, such a big buildings have been identified there. Very big buildings are there, dear students. Almost 110 floors, 120 floors. Okay, yes, have been there. Am I right? Yes, this is also human made. Yes, changes. And very importantly, most buildings are made up of concrete and bricks. How the buildings are built? okay, by using bricks. Yes, look at this building, right? Okay, how this building is built? By using what? Bricks. And by using what? A concrete, cement mixed. Am I right? Yes, which has been used. And also steel. Steel has been used to construct what? A building, a cement. Okay. Yes, besides which means here, in addition to that, yes, houses, banks, post offices, schools, hospitals, markets, shopping complexes, malls, corporate offices are also built in the localities. Imagine a complete land has been converted into many buildings. All the trees and plants have been cut down. Am I right or not? Okay, this is all about, yes, buildings. The next one which is very, very important, roads. Do you know, children, today which country is having the highest land roads in the world countries? Okay, that is India. Okay, India is having the highest land roads, yes, in the world countries. What does it indicate, dear students? If you start cutting down the trees, okay, yes, the land will become barren. And sir, why did you tell me that, sir? Why did you tell us? Yes, India is having the highest land roads. What's in that? You could ask me a question. But remember, if any country is having the highest land roads, that directly connects to a good trade system of a country. We have a very good trading system. One of the classes, I think day before yesterday, Friday, I was showing you one of the videos that, okay, yes, so today Trump was addressing the people of India and Honorable Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi. Okay, India is the largest country with trading activities. We are the biggest supplier of many goods. You must keep this in your mind. Indirectly, just think it off. Yes, if the country is having the highest land roads, definitely I will tell you, okay, which is being a great destruction in the nature. Okay, how much forest has been cut down to convert into roads? Am I right or not, children? Yes, now we should study about, yes, roads. Roads is also one of the human-made changes. This is called a human-made changes. Now let us see. Yes, the roads connect an area with all the places around it. What is the utmost duty of a road? Why do we construct road? The roads will be connected the headquarters, the district, the state, and the nation and international. Okay, that is the utmost duty of a road. It helps us to reach our destiny. Am I right? Yes, we all need to travel from place to place. You leave your home, dear students. Why do you leave your home in the weekends? To go to temple, to visit some malls, to visit some, yes, film theaters, to visit some, yes, restaurants. How do you go? You go by, yes, your vehicle through roads. The roads are so important, dear students. Am I right? Yes. And not only that, all types of vehicles run on roads. Not only human, all kinds of roads have been running on, yes, roads. Am I right? The roads, railways and airways, okay, connects places within as well as outside the country. Okay, the roads are a major places where connect the highest destiny or the international level. Other countries we will connect through roads. Am I right? Yes, railway stations. Okay, if you want to make railway station or railway, yes, we need land. We need route. Am I right? Land routes. Okay, airports, runways. Okay, where aeroplanes will take off. You know that space is called as what? Runways. Don't call it as a bus stand. Okay, buses are standing in the stop, which is called as bus stand. Then aeroplanes, where they landed, what do we call it as? The runway. Okay, take off and yes, coming back, landing. Okay, that is called as a runway. Am I Right? This is all about the roads. The next one, which is very, very important, that is called as railways. Okay, dear students, railways, this is also one of the human-made changes. Okay, do you know? Today we have the highest link of trains and railway system. Trains move on their special metal tracks. How do they move? Yes, there will be a special track. Okay, yes, on the tracks there will be moving. Broad gauge. Okay, there are the different types of tracks, broad gauge, narrow gauge, right? Yes, there are different kinds, right? But remember, the railways will play a very important role, and it covers a vast networks of tracks or laid across the countries. The train which has been connecting the vast area of a land, that is also one of the mode of transportation. This is also one of the best example for the human made changes. You know, sometimes the railways tracks connect different countries. The railway tracks will be connecting what? Different countries. Okay, between India and Pakistan, between India and Nepal, Bhutan, India, Maldives, India, right? Yes, it connects many countries. Okay, bullet trains, metro in Bangalore, right? Namma Metro, right? Yes, these have been the best examples. And railway stations are important points. Why they have been very important points in any locality? Any city must have a what? Yes, a very good constructed railway system. And yes, students, very importantly, yes, I am going to tell you, yes, a market grows around them. When we have a good system of what? Yes, railway, yes, which indirectly develops the water trading activities. Which indirectly develops the what? Trading activities. Can you agree with me? This is all about the railways. Okay. The next one is, which is very, very important, factories. Do you know, children, the factories are the secondary sector of India. There are three economic activities. Okay. Look at the three economic activities here. Which are the three important economic activities? The first one, which is very, very important, primary sector. Okay. The second one, secondary sector. The third one, which is very, very important, tertiary. Okay. Yes, the tertiary sector. Okay. What do we call as primary sector? Agriculture. Okay, it's called as primary sector. Which is the secondary sector? The secondary sector is called industries. Okay, and this is transportation and banking. Transportation and banking. Transportation and banking. These are the three economic activities of Indian people. Especially, I wanted to tell about the industries, factories. Okay, have you found some factories? Okay, yes. What is the utmost beauty of a factory? The factory, whatever the factory you have been found, they will expect first raw materials. They will expect what? Raw materials. For example, there are some agro-based industries, industrial-based industries. Look at sugarcane industry. What is the raw material of that, children? Yes, sugarcane. Sugarcane is the raw material. Yes, the factories, they are places set up to produce things. The factories are the place where we produce lot of things. See, look at the watch factories there. Look at the shirt and pant, garment factories there. Am I right? Yes, what is the utmost beauty of a factory? Yes, it uses to produce the things. And we need like clothes, soaps, chocolates, cars. Okay, these have been prepared in the factories. Many people work in factories. Okay, most of the people are working in, yes, factories, dear students. Am I right? Yes, this is all about factories. I shall continue in the next class. Have a nice day. Take care. Bye-bye.